everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Zion. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Oh, uya matinyana. Yeah, so uya. Uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Yeah. Uya matinyana. Uya matinyana. Say, I call you Jireh, say. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. William me ground, come here. 1, 2, 3. I can breathe without you, say. I can breathe without you. I can move without you, Lord. I can move without you. Who am I without you? Who am I without you? Say, I can live without you, yeah. I can live without you. I can breathe without you, Lord. I can breathe without you. I can move without you, yeah. I can move without you. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? We am I thinking now? Oh, yeah, my thinking now. Oh, yeah, my thinking now. So, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my thinking now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my thinking now. So, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my thinking now. Oh, yeah, my thinking now. My thinking now, me, oh. So, oh, yeah, my thinking now. Yeah, yeah.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground. Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law.
Yeah, firma yewo London. Ya jia basobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors e die nijie e ne twitwaje wo.
Life. What's every other voice also it's an opinion, they can have it. Eradicaso casa now would be demons tremble at your voice, mountains move when you roar, the dead will rise when you speak life.
Indeed, Nasam Ayankwa, when I made a mamma Aquaba, ama lawyer Eunice, so Aquaba and a pay about Jumedia Cassie. So, Yesham Wahena or Nuhuntiana Yawahai, only her and a pay Jumediano uncle. So, ain't you better Rajas or the lawyer Eunice Abekayansa. Lawyer Eunice, good morning.
Morning, Auntie Irene. Patron, what to say?
Adam, na once where.
Yeah, I'm more Patron. Who yeah? But sorry, so much say my late.
Oh, it's here for almost here. Almost train, ain't you know? What be young wasted time or cry? I mean, himself information be brave at the Maya, ain't you know? Mema, what shall say with your legal education or ansana ya toaso na ya fefa calls etienia and conform so ewa on person mubisa. Ain't over to you, lawyer Eunice.
That's very brave. I'm sorry, Irene. I hope say yeah, viewers and it's here for Bia when yeah, the Yamias say and the day Mother Kayans and it's me Ejumedi. As always, we do our legal updates before we share our main topic. And see, usually, yeah, we can say home office for no. Say omode embrace to wha normal so policy guidance and I say enyema omo share answer na obia or wire application ebenya nkrata na say obenya na sitna ewo krom ha. And in regards to in Colano who are above the age of 18 but under 25, say we'll share your immigration rules under section, or should I say paragraph 276 ADE. Emma sa akolano the right to make a private life application. So obey to me actually say what's not a crum half for more than half of their life, which is brilliant. It's a good thing. Say at least say obia wabetna crum hano for more than half of their life can show say what's not crum half for that period of time. Omobe to me amman assetna and as a 2.5 years leave to remain. Brilliant. But usually on that 2.5 year leave to remain, unim says animpano is yes, that 2.5, 4 times for a 10-year period and sana winya assetna and I say ansana winya indefinite leave to remain. Usually there is no switch onto me and switch it onto the 5-year routes because of course sa akolano, because all your application based on a private life, there is no requirements for them to switch onto the 5-year routes into just not 10-year routes. Copy me and so now with indefinite leave to remain. But Home Office for no who say there will be cases in which Sa Kolano may not be able to complete a whole 10-year period and sana with me indefinite leave to remain. Into say Oshe last week I almost the concession buyer into a new policy guidance and I said new rule which is outside your embrano and I say outside your immigration rules and omwaka say oye akola between the ages of 18 to 25. Now, what's not a chrome ha legally for 5 years? And also the fact say you're eligible to apply under private life under your section or paragraph 276 ADE there. And yet, of course, caseworkers know say almost share case. Now almost share the fact say what's not chrome ha for that period of time legally. Now almost share age, almost share the fact that family, and now say what builders are ties within the UK. And then they'll also have to look at whether say omo amfa sa indefinite leave no amawa, how it would affect your health, and I say how it would affect one kasa welfare. It means wasitna wodetna ekromha. In terms of sa Home Office guidance, no, at least it says say nipa krono atna sa ekromha for 5 years legally na or non so sa no betumi actually say they are eligible to apply for leave to remain under your section or paragraph 276 ADDR. And that person can be eligible for indefinite leave to remain after a 5-year period, which is brilliant because I'm also thinking about in Kola year applications as dependents of Zambrano resident parents. And so, of course, say Akola no di above the age of 18 now. It means that that child will not be able to then make another derivative rights application and now say another Zambrano application. In Akola, it means that it's all switched to your immigration rules now or your application for private life because or you're above the age of 18 but under 25. In Akola, to me, yes, our private life application now after a period of 5 years, I catch and say, to me, application for indefinite leave to remain rather than doing the whole 10 years. That is perfect. That's brilliant. And see, in that case, Sa Kolano will not have to do a whole 10-year period, but at least to me, I should now at least 5 years now. Which I know now to me apply for indefinite leave to remain. Of course, they will have factors to look at, but in terms of your updates, no, that is good news for children, and I say adults who are between the ages of 18 to 25 are almost year private life applications. In Irene, that is for our updates. So we'll share topic now, and then it is in regards to your EUSS leave to remain. So you can't EUSS, it means EU settlement scheme applications. And everybody knows that EU settlement scheme now, government nearby, it was so that say a free EU number, EU for now work from Hano, able to me in your setna. Into as we know, it is something that is still ongoing. Into I'm not sure how many people you know who are EU nationals, Irene, but I'm sure you've heard about EU settlement scheme now governments no bano. And in regards to your EU settlement scheme, no, at first now almost say your deadline up to the 30th of June 2021. Say when to me and file EU settlement scheme application and to ma and the deadline nutrima now be illegal or kroma. But we thank God that at least they have opened up some flexibility. And see, for now, we don't have a deadline. But we EU ni what's a chrome ha? Will be to me actually say uba chrome ha before the 31st of December 2020 apahono. And of course, over to me ISR EU settlement scheme application. In no sano omo either limited leave to remain and I say so over to me actually say what's na chrome ha for a period of 5 years and there indefinite leave to remain. And no at least unimse was settled status over to me in regards to Nkrofa omukra previous EEA 5 years residence card and I say omukra permanent residence card no so omunina so sa EU settlement scheme applications. As long as you are able to show, say, Ebiana, there was some reasonable reason DNC went to me and your application no before the 30th of June deadline there, and of course you can still make the application. I don't know, Sano. Of course, you are letting them know, say, what's na krom ha Ebia less than 5 years, and I say what's na krom ha more than a 5-year continuous period. And so it has to be a continuous period of 5 years. Answer na obe to me, enya will indefinite leave to remain. But so a permanent residence that, and one is a old chum say when you're permanent residence that into OJ sa EUSS settled status, which is indefinite leave to remain. And no sana at least old chum say what we EU national what's na krom ha. And of course, it will allow you to work. Every man was right to say over to me, I Juma, I yema bebre to say in Kofa, omo leave to remain, and I say omo assetna, and I say omo British citizenship ever chrome her. And say of course, EU settlement scheme applications no are still ongoing on Kofa or some EU nationals for home. It's not just for the EU nationals themselves, it's also for almost family members. And I say in Kofa, are retaining rights as EU national family members. And I say in Kofa, cra derivative rights such as Zambrano. And so some Kofa we need now fall under your EU settlement scheme. And so in regards to your topic, no, for endeno, it is saying say we will be a wabetina krom ha before the 31st of December, and you have married into waware, we will be our person worry, and I say we share say in the near future, so o worry a better day na with me and then we year a be onto krom ha, and I say ote amanoneno ebe to me aba UK krom ha. We're going to look at the options available and also how the law is in regards to that area way. Into before 1st of January, immigration rules no there, they be exercised into Home Secretary the statement of changes by can say worry now of course our no is before the specified dates. Specified dates no 31st of December 2020. So worry na ebia our no is after that date na opese unisa nipa krono ebetina krom ha. And I said nipa krono krampo ebia or krom ha or UK krom ha na afi na maware na opese we ne hon krata na at least we betumi atina krom ha no ubetumi ayesa application no amasa nipa no na at least ono so sta no enya sa EU settled status and I say when ya sa EU pre-settled status or the betina e krom ha. And so of course it gave EU nationals to krom ha the right to also let omo yere and as omo kunu join omo ewo krom ha. And then 2 months ago, almost signed another statement of changes by which also allowed Nkofua Omo Ere and as a crew ewa on visit into Abia Nipakrono Aba visits when to me and sign a chi and come back, but Nikno Otukrum ha EU ni na Sani Pano or se oya application na at least with to me enyas asetna bi enene kunu anasa ne yere atna ekrum ha so obe to me actually say ampa ye ne kunu anasa ne yere ena ye EU national ewo krum ha ena onene kunu ena etdia and the sanipa no so ebe to me aye application under your EU settlement scheme edenya ne pre-settled anasa ne limited leave to remain in the UK. And see, of course, all these changes in the law help in terms of practicality, in terms of the way you're able to me any so abetna ekroma. If you look specifically at Appendix FM, and say Appendix FM is to do with your family members' applications. Now we share the way as it say I have to throw in Brandon in regards to EU nationals and I say settled persons and I say British citizens are almost to chrome her. It is to do with the fact say over to me actually say abia oyere and I say okunu British and I say or settled chrome her and I say okra EU limited leave to remain into EU nationals no and you'll be a cry indefinite. If you cry 5 years pre-settled status and I say limited leave to remain. Into a no sano, even though that person does not have indefinite no. So EU national non so okra limited leave to remain. And so ebe to me aye application ama nehere and I say no knu abejoin no chrome ha. Fantastic. Inti se sa nimpa no to chrome has an EU national okra sa limited leave to remain no ebe to me a say of course ebia makoware na first maware my divorce na sisi ade makoware na me pese me ne me yere ananse me kunu eba chrome ha na den kwan na me fa so ansa na wetumi enya asetna ewo chrome ha. Into first of all, share time o de worry. So o worry before the 1st of January 2021 dear. EU settlement scheme no, ye will Appendix EU, ye will Appendix EU family permit. Appendix EU family permit emma ho kwan say uni sanimpa no na wo kasa eye wo yere anase eye kunu before the 1st of January 2021. Then of course you should be able to show say na only sanipa no ewo ho and sana sa dates na eba. So over to me actually there say that person was your family member before that date there. And then if I kono ebe to me aye EU settlement scheme family permit application ediaba. But I no ena ye kan ho asem. So over to me actually there say na or your family member na say na waware no and sana sa dates neighbor there and there of course you can of course say oh yes our EUSS application amano straight away and here be say obey Appendix FM application as I would share requirements maybe can ho asem sisia and no no so over to me actually na omwa 6 months family permit at the room. But in this specifically, you know, you can't incorporate our should I say before or should I say after the specified date of 31st of December 2020. By 11 p.m. no say that was when your free movement of EU nationals to the UK no end day say unim pass our no and yet sad dates before the 31st of December 2020 na pa no na why your current aware and na opesa wone sa uhukafo eba UK dia and the requirements na nipa no fully under no under your Appendix FM. In say Appendix FM nature say of course say me yere anase me kunu na maware no me to me actually say me no genuine subsisting relationship. Say me to me actually say they were about the age of 18. Now of course ye nim ye ho ye share da answer na ye be worry. Of course na ye divorce they worry before they are why ye divorce answer na wo be worry. And of course you have every intention say mo betna together. And no no it is the relationship requirement. It is a way to me actually say my warrior no etim now muda so ewo hodia and then you'll be able to show say by way of marriage certificates, by way of ABR messages mode send mo photographs enyema more year for each other, whether it's remitting money and I say shipping and I say whatever it is, more year mama hono, so move to me at share, then you should be able to meet that relationship requirements, no. And then they have another requirement in regards to English language, and I say Professor no. So ube to me at share say sa nimpana otigana no. Obe to me, aye, bibi aye friend no IELTS, which is the International English Language Translation, or should I say, omo CASA assessments are omo yena. Then you should be able to say Sani Pano has met a level A1, and answer is able to meet a level A1 or above in terms of ne bro for CASA no. So Sani Pana oye ukunu anase oyere no opese odene ba no se owo undergraduate degree yechre wo bro fumu dia and there so oma sa certificate na yede ma no se odema actis for nkofo a omo assess degrees anase omo assess certificates a nkofo nya every amanone to see say sa certificates na omo wono it meets English standard na almost share ewo kroma. Into the almost undergraduate degree so they can also have it assessed to see whether it meets the English language level na almost share at level A1 or above. Of course, having met the relationship requirements and your English language requirements, no, now it's almost so extra financial requirements, no. Into financial requirements, no, say nipa na ote krom ha, which is EU national na okra limited leave to remain. So on na ote krom ha betumi achre say ne income na oyano, which is ne gross income na oyano. Above or at the rates that the Home Office they are, then that's fantastic. And see, in regards to your spousal applications, say, ube to me actually say, gross income, 18,600 or above there, and na udim. In regards to your financial requirements, no say EU national not to chrome hano, ube to me actually say, the income, whether from 1 job or 2 jobs or 3 jobs, no, ube to me. I share should I say government threshold now almost can't say 18,600 now. Then of course sounding panel able to me adding honka for our journal ever chrome her. Say also income na abia and shedder and yes 18,600 no. Now at least can say okay is there any other way I made to me edeme who come from aba join them me work from her. Usually say we share gen 3.2 now we share the fact says any panel ewo family life ewo chrome her into ABA EU ni now to chrome her on ni pano ewo nkola and also owo nkola of course almost under the age of 18 na sa nkola no so here omu papa and I say omu here say omu mama so ebenya chance is bet to me aye nyama so ye biano. Then of course looking at the case of Lebanon, no, that is also another requirement that they have to look at so that at least yen kase they were unduly harsh in omu decision now omu make it to refuse standing panel leave to enter the UK. Instead, no so okuhu lawyer at least omobe to me abo letter amao na at least and also sano say uhiambwa omo to me abwao. In regards to your requirements, as I said, no, there's the financial requirements, the relationship requirements, the English language requirement, but also in terms of accommodation, also they are looking to see say, of course, say nipa na ote krom ha EU nipa na ote krom ha obetumi achre say nipa na opese odene ba no nso or suitable accommodation eman sa nipa no nso a then of course they should be able to show by way of almost tenancy agreement, and I say almost more dying there and there almost mortgage, and I say almost title deeds now almost one to be able to show say of course nipa na oba no obenya baby ada and yes say e bia okotena hotel, and I say dem na yetimu no obi fie and almost pame inti say nipa kono betumi achre by way of the tenancy agreement, and I say ne mortgage deed there, then they can show say nipa no ebetumi enya baby so ada. Then of course if you are thinking about the fact say bia nipa na mede ne ba no, is there anything else I need to do for them to be able to get omo visa, and I say omo to me enya omo entry clearance ede aba krom hadia, then it has to do with the fact say if you look at our applications that we do, you prefer BB suitability requirements in CABA nipa kono se waba krom hada na abia ye ni every krom hano, there will always be an automatic ban of 1 year and sana nipa kono able to me assign a year application bill. So they are looking to see say abia nipa kono wa committed criminal offenses be, and I say ya deporting it, and I say ye ni every krom hada. All these things will be looked at, and your application you have to be able to show and as I disclose all this information to them. Usually no say almost exclusion order, which is like a ban from the UK. Those kind of things will deter them from granting you leave. In see and no sano say we meet our requirements no they are more ever refuse to application. And as a mama deportation order that, and they usually know almost refusal application. And our crampo said, so to me, HM will say, oh, wait dear, my application be that almost say we receive false documents, and I say information now my false. Usually no say bibisa esi that there, and you will not be able to be granted leave to remain, because no sano on worker said they will have to assess, and if you cannot show reasonable reason the entire one ma information na esa woman na say one for documentation na esa wodema, and then they will refuse the application. But when you be we boom bra, and I say where you see any false documents, and I say where you see any false information that they are, then of course when you are making this application you'll be rest assured say yeah dear farmer but de ebemao. And also the fact say bia ofri ekro a risk in terms of tuberculosis, no sano na esa to me say when ya tuberculosis medical certificates say one kasa uni sa yare no ewo mu. Instead no sano, I think say they are usually valid for 6 months. Inti usually after a 6-month period na so san koye test maybe say the application is still being assessed that, then usually you will have to also go and do it before entry into the UK. But in terms of requirements no dear, so ube to me actually say meet relationship requirements. Ube to me actually say meet the English language requirements at a level A1, which is done at the British Council in the different countries areas, and the fact say nipana oti krom ha EU no, and so able to me actually say meet financial requirements of 18,600 a year. And the fact that accommodation now ultimately so suitable, Emma Sanipana Obe join no ewo krom ha. Then of course, so ube to me actually sign my way there, and there's Sanipano so able to me I join no ewo krom ha. And see Irene, this is just a brief should I say topic or education now. Me per se yet here for ehu anasa omo etiasie say o obi crown post so ewo krom ha na of course, you think say there be application that makes me amani pano otikrum then of course seek legal advice because of what we are giving out now is information in regards to embrano, but here in Boadia and it is better so over seek legal advice now with me ISA application no amani pano.
Yo. Lawyer Eunice here that was papa and I just say na ko school kakana and some ni bi o ha kan ya na me won some bisa e wo ho but ye be so say afia sadu we fidie na to ha Rainbow Radio International ye live e wo DAB no so e wo London and a DAB plus e wo Greater Manchester I think say wo Alexa wo timitie yen e wo so and a wo Rainbow Radio ye apps na and also betimi so and tune in utimitie so yeah live our Rainbow Radio International our Facebook International no ye double L at the end BWF Solicitors senior ye no Thursday piano omoba no ma be church yen bremu say last week etwemu no this week you know update a lawyer Eunice de brain no if say me ye good student what dear ye be ko update no so bi me kakai Makai, la Eunice Makai. Enkola na omo abakrom ha na omo ya application na ye mo 10 years no. And I would say emana sisa sese ya no we renew up to 5 years na ultimate indefinite leave to remain.
Yes. Yes. Makai. Yes. Yes.
Who's education na wa pound 30 minutes or so.
Why are dear pa? Because of course. Debbie, why are dear? Because of course that's the whole point. It's at the end of the program, no. So now you're signing for Subium now. It's here for who say and now, because the whole point is to make people aware. Say yama assistant, I say yama assistant and see. Say this, say na say oh yeah no, and I say oh share na also demand now. At least with me, I am home baby.
Yes. No. And she said, "Who akola wa ha or that 10-year route and so me pacho a quine abedaho with the men chain with chemu 5 and na bombarding and a pay ya myself for BWF Solicitors na and a pay omo ain't me wow lawyer Eunice aye crado me sure lawyer Richard and lawyer Patrick omo na omo wo officer omo twem ye be start afa calls enti no se wutie yen na opese wo mfre lawyer Eunice so asem bi se bi e de ma no e fa won krata asem ho a na ma wo be frɛ 0208 133 4646 0208 133 4646 so wo pese won sending yen message either via WhatsApp or normal message na me pacho 07771950989. Me repeat WhatsApp any normal text line PM 07771950989. And a power ya crowd say me befa will call so what asembi se bia utimi efreyen e wo fidua mu ha Lawyer Eunice, discussion na education kakra na de maye no.
Yes.
Say eno na mi pese mi bisa won say obi wo ha oba krom ha no ebia through wrong information and wrong association whatsoever omo kwaye application bi ma na anye ye ma ye de omo ko fie eno no sa na wo ka say sa no ba na say we EU family member na e be difficult say on sabeka o enkrata na watimi abakromu ha na masem bisa ne se nti omo de follow ya so kra na mohwehwe nsem no mu a bibie kwan bi eni ho echese mbetimi defend omo kwan bi aso ye fa ko bi na wa answer me question now
Patrick.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Me pacho Rainbow Radio me pese me bisa lawyer Eunice.
Me pacho lawyer Eunice aya aso tio enti no me pacho fire.
Me pacho lawyer Eunice me pese me bisa sir me Me EU ni me kufa me kunu by for Ghana by. I've been 2 years. 2 years is 4 months as I say, but I say ntawantawa bebree, you know. It's not that easy. And you know, person will move out. But me me saying whatsoever. And to me, we say in case we will move it, say agreement and you know move out. Because oba universal credit into so universal mo ye adwuma or more access mo me then whatever. And you know say bia me otuko na me from na mo yi ni din fi me nema so a ebenya impact woni bibi ho in the future and I say in am person bisa lawyer Eunice me fashion me dafe.
Yo, Mr. Medase, and see, Ubisa say because we are EU national now, or the Ukunu so abano. Now, certain now we know, which is, I'm sure, say limited leave to remain, or say, or could J Afebona, a bear affecting say, on wo ente as an EU national. Say, Sana Ubisa.
Never try.
In regards to your Appendix EU, so we'll share. Obia or Koji limited leave to remain as a family member of an EU national. So to make sure that what's not for a continuous period of 5 years. And usually they don't say they have to be living together in the same home. It's not specifically put that way. But we'll share previous case laws and I say your previous EA regulations now. They will always assume that because you should be able to show say our no na our parents na muti the same household into of course. So over to me actually unko dey say woni ukru na ete there and there yebema wo afebo no. But if for instance bia nipa krono on the wanting no is for a reasonable reason. Bia flat na mutim no. It's only only a 1-bedroom house. One in Colano and it's a Nipa Chrono. So Ofifi Hono because of course Munina Muntumi and Snadam Bakumo. Or you are saying that more you are for, but you have separated because of the fact that in Yema NCCA Senya Wokano. We have the case of Diata where for instance they are not living together, but at least omumieno eti krom ha. Sa nipa no so sa no. Se obetumi actually se na odasi krom ha, odasi ya ware for, and then of course show the reasons why they omunti bom na. Then they can make the application to show say yes omunya mo 5 years. In the same way NCC ya omuntumi ensna embom. And because of your EU national family member, Nancy, or person your application for the indefinite leave to remain as a family member of an EU national. This can be technical, but there was the legal advisor na on way to me a application na mano.
You know about what you say?
Matentino, can you more? Mutiboma, I know you're better since before, because when you're 5 years of buyer. Mutiboma, you're better since obeying, I just say we are too because of 1 or 2 reasons, you know. I don't know. Okay, Mate.
Yes, you're better, but say, Muntimint na, a jattecha money as a praomoku. And Akoban is na say difficult to live together na. Na say obetu na 5 years and no your application and your lawyer Eunice can say there was a Ukunu solicitor. No Timmy explaining Emma reasonable grounds are 18 or mass separate. This application wa ya sister Obebre. Ain't sana lawyer Eunice or Kano. Say mo shamunti na dear. Then, when the 5 years come now, ukunu, my ex-husband, a bear yes or back home solicitor, now I yes application, a dear man. And I'll Eunice, yes, and I will patch it.
Patch, I
Okay.
Yo, bye-bye. Second caller, made us say when you're a train. A drew. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, hello, good morning, Sister Irene.
Morning.
And hello, good morning, Lawyer Eunice.
Good morning.
Pacho, my first question is Mr. EU Nina or the neighbor Chrome I think over 2 years ni. Akolano oba na onya 21 but say we over 21. Or that's a dependent or Shanama Miasi, but a person or Kowari Ghana, but also in a boy and on in all Ghana or did that because all Kowari. Now you business maybe that's it. Over to me a Kowari in Wabra only 5 years no. And then the first one.
So, besides say Akolano, ebe to me a Kowari bana.
Akolan, okay, we do over 21 into Onya Akolan,
oh, okay.
but only 5 years. Only 5 years because never I didn't buy it. Okay. Into other social mommy I say. You bet me still Akowari.
Okay. Matthias. In terms of person who has limited leave to remain and has a pre-settled status, ewo chrome her. Say, to me, and say, another immigration rules, no, or settled status, and I say, we EU national and Kasano otina chrome her with limited leave to remain there. And unfortunately, you know, to me and kofa nukunu embekano. As I was sharing in our topic today, you know, EU national watina chrome her. Omama no limited leave to remain and as omama no pre-settled status. So a family member there and they unfortunately they will have to show that they have settled status and sana with to me a application amani kuno abe joining or from her.
Okay, into settled status no. So odi 5 years now on under immigration rules and also under EU rules.
It will be under Appendix EU into EU settlement scheme no. Obey application no, to show why dependent for the past or for a continuous period of 5 years. Answer normal the settled status no ebemano.
No, Matthias, but okofani kuna onya settled status na or apply to bring boy na ebeye under immigration rules and
part-time, yes. Ebeye under your Appendix FM. In say so say or a settled person or to chrome her now or person okofani kunuba so meets our relationship requirements so meets English language requirements so meets financial requirements in accommodation no yeah
okay wait that's Matthias here now maybe so way by the way one of the decisions for EU family permits British High Commission in Ghana and that's the Home Office make basically UK Home Office no mere decisions no
actually they have a number of decision-making bodies around the world in so what do application no to now koyo biometrics no at Movenpick Hotel now that place is just a TLS contact center for a place to make your biometrics in no it is not the British High Commission because unfortunately no everything, or should I say, fortunately, things are moving on. They don't always have decision-making centers in each country where there are British councils or British embassies. Because we are living in a technological age, so documents no ya scanning na ABA. Omo nkrofo ewo Liverpool anasa omo nkrofo ewo South Africa anasa omo nkrofo ewo China there san nkrofo no and make those decisions and see it is not necessarily done in Ghana David.
Okay, Matthias. Okay, me that's fine. Yeah, Michelle.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Your next caller. Thanks for holding. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Madam Sunage Mapamudi. My question is, say, Obi what 10-year route, so family route, so not say a person or she cost 5 years. Or way tenancy agreement, no. A best started from 30th of opening such a tenancy agreement, no, but on the tenancy agreement, no. Agreement never started almost though almost dying, but the new agreement never started in November, 30th of November. Obviously, the applications is here, and I said this is 30th of November. That's my question on.
Okay, is it based on the spouse and I say as a parent?
As the parents' roots. Some and spouse roots, because some of the man on days of Nero, do the name Macao, but some under spouse.
Spouse. Okay. And so I'm sure he has a place that he's living with Cecilia with his wife. And see.
Yes, they've been living together for more than 5 years.
And see, I didn't know to me and also home. I know said they will be moving on the 30th of November, but currently no.
Yes.
So much baby to see they can also add that to it because they are looking at the evidence I will provide at the date of the application. And to say if you are showing say to see I'm in yet 156 Oak Bank. Now of course on the 30th of November you will movie aqua 132 Linden. That's fine. You can show both proofs of accommodation. And so I don't see the reason why you are asking.
Okay, yeah, they all kind of make it very, very good sense. But the thing is almost the same address, but first number managing any Eunice to be tenancy agreement, because of the crack of them, none needs to be. And they've been living at the same place. They're the same place, nothing or the managing a tenancy agreement now.
Yeah. That's fine.
So they
have tenancy agreement. No, so the requirements they are looking at is whether accommodation is suitable. Is the accommodation suitable for Sa and Crofona? So let's say a be on any year and in Colatu and a motifi ho. So almost a 1-bedroom house and the under your housing act that is not suitable. Inti eno no o de kochiro mu a wo beka say accommodation crampon a wotim no crampon and yes suitable because mo yen crofo 4 and na e bia motena 1-bedroom there's no living room inti akoye to say bed sit na mo ni na mote ho but so we betumi a kire say accommodation na motim no e bia as a married couple mo share 1 room. And Kolana most of them they're under the age of 10 into almost share another room into no sano what's a 2-bedroom house and no a suitable accommodation which is not overcrowded under a housing act into it is about showing say what's a suitable accommodation. It is not about finding a tenancy agreement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're
all right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. All right. Yo, your next caller, me Pacho. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. It's the same.
I'm Pacho Miss Moko now.
Yes, so you're here. But Eunice, it's you.
Yo, Pacho, good morning.
Good morning.
What am Pacho? My question is, question is, you live to me no, and me ba honestly work the same in a 2 house now. Now, me to my when you 10 years wa. You will not have to meet my tradition man or I say a chair when you want sana. Before she will meet my yaman and I say we can send the yaman. But they when you're 10 years.
So when you're 10 years in there, the best option is to do the citizenship application for her. Is the no sano or register no as a kola what's na krum her for a period of 10 years, which is the first 10 years of their life. And say a better self over here. British citizenship and as a registration for British citizenship straight away because I don't see why she shouldn't make that application and benefit from it. In Sepatro, I think so the best option would be the registration.
The party was still 2.5 million of the same year as a nation man or another.
And here, Debbie.
Okay.
Debbie.
Okay. Yo.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yo, sa na unsu ubetimi ede wasem bisa aba. 0208 1334646 0208 1334646. Opesa won send WhatsApp message in so 077 71950 Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
It's the same.
I'm sure we'll call now, sir.
Me so me hoya pa. Yo, like Eunice say to you.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Eunice.
Good morning.
So you have a call it.
Yeah, me Adam na pacho swear.
Yeah, we have a call. The question is a bit complicated, but I'm trying to break it down easy. So a bit of a young table. Young fan is Obia Ware 09 on the under the EA application into Ware 09 by 015 there was a divorce application. However, Home Office did acknowledge, say, almost 3 years, or our any 3 years, almost now for 1 year. However, within the 5-year period now, we issue residence permit, Obana or name because there was issue in the marriage, prior to the 5 years, Obana documentation to support an application after then. And what happened is, I think, Ephraim Kaka, into Home Office, Ephraim company, no finding out in which way. Into Maurice Shoban permanent resident, way back. Fast forward, under Appendix EU. If Baobei, which may continuously for a period of 10 years, will be my application under Appendix EU.
Okay, and so I think you're asking two different questions. I think on the basis of your retained rights, no. So I'll say when to me any documentation in regards to the EU national, we should be able to make an application under your Appendix EU. And see, we're retaining the rights. What's not a chrome.
Hello.
Pacho, what's it?
Me Pacho, hold on. Why? Like Eunice say
okay.
Yeah, why?
In Sinameka say in regards to Obia we retaining the rights. And of course, so with me actually say what's not chrome her for a period of 1 year. With me actually say at least they were married for a period of 3 years. And Sana almost a divorce and I say almost started divorce there. And there of course say nimpakrono ebe to me actually say nani EU national no. Eda so ever chrome her at the time na almost ye divorce na and I say na or ye ejuma based on your previous EA regulations now, then they should have given her another 5 years based on her retained rights. In regards to the fact that under your new Appendix EU, no, would that person still be able to make an application for indefinite leave to remain based on the current, should I say, asitna na or na? Then, of course, you are going back to the fact that Senipakono are retaining the rights and there is also me a year application. And like you said, they gave her another 5 years based on the retained rights. With to me actually the 1 year assistant ever chrome her, with to me actually 3 years of marriage, with to me actually say none knu so et chrome her the time almost year divorce. And then of course the fact say na niknu a juma at the time na almost year divorce and now non cason so na also a juma. If she wasn't able to produce further documentation in regards to whether niknu no ye juma at the time now, then of course you are having to look at another option in regards to the application. And see, she should come and then let us look into why she was refused retained rights residence after the 5 years. And then if for one reason or the other, she's saying, say, is there another option outside of Appendix EU made to me application now? Then you're looking at the immigration rules 276B, where it talks about the long residence. And it says, Obi Artsna a chrome have for a lawful period of 10 years there, and the standing panel also will have the right to make an application for 10 years lawful residence here in the UK. And so there are those two options. And so it depends on documentations now or no, and answer always to me at the chair. But if she can show, say what's not lawfully for a 10-year period, then on also stand over to me are qualified to make the application under year 276B of the immigration rules.
Medasipa for insurance, but for the permanent resident as at then, Oman farmer because someone who said, Anya Juma proud to the divorce, with the old immigration rules, in Oman permanent resident, but Obama continue living here, working because I'm judgment and Busan BPR. Until now, and always I say if I can do a hobbit my new application.
And so, of course, if you are saying say the person had not worked here for that period of time, then the best option will be the long residence application.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're back on BWF for Nialo Eunice. There is a way on betting but we can now documents in our Muhunia, then they will know which route or mobile you see at the Ama Yeniaban. Ain't he? Whom be here, say, back home. Answer na mema lawyer Eunice de BWF for information at to the name say me will call her Ewoso. Ain't he? Second caller.
Hello.
Made us say when you are na our train. Good morning.
Yes, morning, Miss Madam Asne, Ojuma family. Me pacho no me person me visa say onya citizenship oma mienu na omo de omo so ebe qualify automatically. Na fee no ye me metia na eso omo so tia the same thing.
It's when you have British citizenship na uonkola under the age of 18 now, and there is almost so registered because at the time now unya was citizenship now, and I say at the time abia unya was settlements no. Now one more did that. And say I'm sure say one more answer na we indefinite leave crampo ever chrome her. And say said there, then you have to register them and yet automatic. Say almost after unya indefinite and I say unya was settlements there, then I would have said it would be automatic, but so almost before unya settlements there and there, so we register more.
Now I'm register more almost be okay almost said almost current nya do me life insurance. Now almost be the same amount.
There means almost register and people who are children of parents who have settled status and also British citizenship. And so what Section 1.3 of your British Nationality Act, they are going to register as children. And so almost 1,012 plus biometric fee of £19.20. And so now yet to say £1,033.
Now Miss Matthew, 1,600
yeah, and so application fee no is about 1,333, I think. Yeah.
I see. All right. So the second question is, my brother, my friend, or friends, or Lucian. Now, or buy and after when you have 1 month, bring your meet me. I'm an about to zo meet already.
What's our friends? Oh, okay. It's say over to me I application for visit visa there. Yeah, of course. One now man is an invitation letter so person over for Christmas and see man is an invitation now with me I visit visa application for the Christmas period.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Line B, Mipa Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is saying.
Choboko. I'm also.
Yeah, so I'm sure. Yeah, for I sent you to drive.
Mama te pani ejuma moye. Pacho, the first question is the card application a court efficacy for a long residence when you're 21 years old. Application a coin no. How much on the back is all these 21 years no. Adena kwambes na no faso hwene ho fana na wote so onim se sa niema the documents o wonyina wato agu bibia asa na me bisa se On a quabe sona, I reply one. Only bounce one. Nikuna on anything, so no, I break kakra. The first question.
Okay. And see, in regards to 20 years, also why 20 years long residence, and Omubita and say, then or the back room, I think so, of course. Say,
then or Shano.
Oh, okay.
Years. And then or a hifanote. And find a kind of position of the baby or tea.
Okay.
Which is one evidence.
Okay, and now what soon in your money negu sana o patch?
I want you, but you need GP pay another coin.
Okay. Okay. And so I'm hoping say and your GP nkwana enim no na she has friends and I say she has people at unim. And then also I know say it's one of those things that young Crawford
na meaning say prophet wa ha nka asem we obebem meaning say prophet wa ha nka o ma asem we ye nko saa meaning abema me pa application no ye no de ma solicitor na
sure me musa na de me sure say or the ma but me musa na de but sana na
because application bi eti saa no wa kasa huntimi enkonko ye ni saa. You need BB to back. Lawyers see soon and name your ma will be here. Anyhow, on betting your trotro letter no, I can't send me now. And it is a wood the corner you refuse, and now what the brow one after one assem no I had Jen Kakra. Into your seremo. Wait ya na BWF for Baha, ya would that be ya just to give us education. You were enough education, and sometimes we feel so we can do it ourselves. If you still pet nothing, what could create a problem because you give them more battle to fight when you take the case back to them when you are refused. And to wait yet, mess Maunia ban and Kunkuno consultation and yahi. Now on Fanny will be a fanco when him no more send your bit me abuano. I think it's very simple. Well, that's what I would say, but continue with your other question.
But you and the patriotic question is Accra has a British passport. Now, the Biama the 1 day person can meet me and spend it with Accra, but Obana Mammy Quine. Me or Barney near in BB or Mammy Quine say, come on every week, but 1 day person can be a cranny BP or Mammy Quana. Tell me who said, make me a home be do or meeting me. I answer call to be a meeting me. Men I can see one theatre, said just 1 day pet. Baby or tea, none your channel. On one is our disca. Channel maybe funny 1 day, 1 day 10. Few hours, no. One theatre, men I may be a man also. So now me discuss a coin be or meeting a first one. A dog one. My second question, said why answer na meeting
I'm sorry that you are in this situation. Where we are, of course, only obia only etna mawobano. When to tell sometimes it can happen like this. And say, of course, one obana kasana on siasia. You will be a from family mediation. And say. Usually, the courts want to know, say, what try mediation and na mediators no, they are there to come to some form of agreement between Mumieno. And what happens is that when you seek the assistance of a family mediator now, they would obviously contact Obano. They don't have to meet Mumieno together until they can contact Obano to let her know say ni say na ode aba onwenim na omonso epese mo reach sa agreement na with me enya contact and say access to Obano. In cases like that say Obano so ampene a the mediators will then give you a sign-off in somewhere signing part of their friend a child arrangement order form, no, C1, for you to also apply to the court for a child arrangement order. And say, no sign off, say almost sign will offer. That gives you the right, and I say it gives you the basis for which I obey to me apply to the court for a child arrangement order. Into child arrangement order, no, an order that the court can give to you. I will for papa no. Then they would give you the right either to have access to this child directly and I say indirectly based on assessments now. Social workers and from Kafkas no ebeye. And see, I know that this is a dicey issue. And so we hear further advice there and the brana any enkasa na yen chiro kwanya obefaso.
Achana family mediators no more here for court and say
they are all over into so Google ABA what's Hackney. Now Google family mediators in Hackney. You will get a number of them showing up on Google. And see they work independently from the court and answer from law firms. I know said there are some law firms that have family mediators working within them, but family mediators, no, they are specifically, should I say, independent. Some are freelance. And say, "Oh, one kasa na omo ye, oh one kasa juma na." At least on way to me assign them off. And say, "So Google la open ya omo bebre."
That's a lawyer, Mamisha.
Also, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Line 2, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Lawyer Eunice, Michelle Moachi.
Oh, me also.
Manka, good morning. I'm saying, Eunice
prophet.
Patrol because Ghana na opposite or apply or uni or MCO Grand Masters. Now we are very good in maths, we are very good in physics and chemistry as well. Now opposite go apply one more. We almost a dear to 1%. Almost fan for 4 person per child.
Yeah.
Nanka me pay on my website. Nanka what me I check it a requirement to me here out no bit me apply for that.
Okay. Okay. And so all patches say open application as a skilled worker. Now be a juma. Yes. And yes. We're uni or shall say when you can be abba a chrome have a jumana. And a few weeks ago now I was sharing the fact that chrome had there are certain people on your shortage occupation list no so omo here Kofodo Dwana on way to me abaye juma. Especially within our health and care sector. Into coronavirus by it put a lot of pressure on your NHS no so. And apart from nurses, near doctor for you have paramedics, you have people who work within the lab, into lab technicians, biologists, biochemists. Zanko way in no. They are under your shortage occupation list, no. And see, the requirements are that I said nimpano etumi enya an approved skill level. And see nimpano or be ejumano. Ebe to me a stress ne ejumano or no. Ne skill level ye ding. And see, I know say in Ghana, say oko ye nursing na. Oko nursing training college. Unya u diploma and I say certificate now, then you go on to do nursing. And see, Vivisa know there's an approved skilled level. it's not necessarily send nipa krono krampo akọ uni. Into the skill level ABR level 200 as they say in Ghana, level 100 and I say level 300. In Chrome they are looking at a level 3 and above. Into Sani Pakono, the skill level level 3 and above, they are looking to see, say, of course, if that person has that skill level, that will be meeting one of the requirements. And then they're also looking to see, say, Sani Panon, so over to me, actually, say, Otebrofo, and I say, in English, okay. Usually, the way they check it is by showing, say, either YSR English language test that when you're a level B1 or B2. And I say, undergraduate degree, access, can say, you are able to meet a level B1 or B2 in regards to more assessment. And then, of course, you have to be able to show, say, when you are certificate of sponsorship. Into certificate of sponsorship, no, the fact say, while apply for a juma for no amount offer, say, omubema sa a juma no. Into say, me share a juma or NHS, ABA as a lab technician, ABA as a radiologist, and NHS for no sa hospital na me share a juma no no. Oma mame sa certificate of sponsorship. Because I'm an international worker, some woman may say certificate of sponsorship. Made to me a day and no application no aba. Into of course say or she show juma na woman offer na oma ka say because you are suitable for that role, yeah mao certificate of sponsorship. And no so and or the page now so application no as a skilled worker to come to the UK. Into uko.gov.uk website, now type in skilled worker, it will give you a lot of information. But it is finding the job. A juma na ubeyano and no extra and sometimes able to me kakra. But we are hoping say the agencies here in the UK who are able to bring young from outside the UK, they will start to realize that they can also apply for sponsorship in say omukra license of sponsorship there. Almost no say almost care workers and nurses and crofan betumi aye ejuma within the health and care sector now. They will be a source of help for brothers and sisters almost person back home ha na almost me ejuma within these sectors. In see I'm not sure if she can find any agencies within the UK who can help, but if not, then it means that it is the broad NHS and answer care homes. Usually you have to find out whether even in the Pakona or apply for job no and also okra sponsorship license and answer a license to bring international workers from outside the UK. It's a whole process, but so or type in skilled worker within the .gov.uk websites now obey your information.
Oh, okay. Now, in this case, no, on one casano, a castle apply. It's a bit difficult for him to apply it.
And so before by your application, no, now it's also show you manifest. And so on to me, your application, no, without looking for a job for which you will have to receive a job offer. And see, Jumani here answer now why your application no.
Okay. And I say, how can I get a job? And son or not your application.
And see, usually it has to be by an employer and I say a body who holds a sponsorship license. And see, say NHS, I know that most of the NHS hospitals will have a sponsorship license to bring international workers. It's usually we call them websites now. You're looking for vacancies for international workers. It's not just vacancy BR because they first have to advertise to people in the UK before they advertise to people outside the UK. And so you are looking specifically for vacancies for those outside of the UK because I don't know and I bet you say to me certificate of sponsorship. Inside no, then they are of course saying that here international workers into ABIA we may vacancy applications within the UK, but now we have to look for vacancies outside the UK into vacancies for international workers. Na enono sano omo de aye application no. So it is along those routes. But if there are agencies out there who take on care workers and also take on nurses, and they can also apply for that sponsorship license, then it will help it's a tedious job. Oh, she said, Juma said, my name said, oh, but yeah, university graduation, I will chrome her, but say, oh, yeah, graduates now, oh, she said, Juma will chrome her. Because over here, so many applications, over call interviews, and not all of them will give you the job. And see, the finding the job process, no, and application process, no, they but Juma now, over she said, na
Oh, okay. Because on the company, because or such a do you specific transana also on Makwa and equipment teaching job okay emano. But a bit difficult.
It's finding the right employer and see doing the search. Maybe I should share NHS websites no so and I say unimobia or yeah agency almost share in Crawford, then maybe you might want to ask them if they sponsor in Crawford from outside the UK. And no, that will help. And see, sometimes it looks like it's hard, but if you have the right contacts, and no, everyone easy kakra.
Okay, but I'm almost in the hospital.
So I'll be called for consultation. Why? For lawyer Eunice or the name se babe tutuga. Fair no na ko na intimi. It's something that they can help you with. Intino fair na Emma more insight. I mean, yeah, all kind of say unyan onya ejumani bia ontimi ko apply for visa. You need to find a job first before you can apply for a visa, because you cannot come here and look for the job. Then you're going to have to come here as a visitor. Once you are here as a visitor, you cannot apply to work. So you need to find a job first in Ghana, and then based on that job you found, you can make an application to come and work here. Enti, say Americo aka a few minutes to 11. Enti, when I do baby education, yeah, that was it. You said what fraying and I pay. Say and me lawyer Eunice information be about BWF Solicitors sent to that. Enti answer na ye baby lawyer Eunice mema with the information about BWF Solicitors baby I be whom numbers nim be bia atuda na yaka bye more fair pa but me semo yemre aso enti no muntie information ala Eunice dey betuda no na mon frɛ no say owia even omwie ye kwa na mesodi tuda no de fra lawyer Richard wo ho che say lawyers ni bebre wo ho uncle Ben na kasa kwa so enti no lawyer Eunice over to you.
Pacha me that's bebre Irene. In regards to your office, there were 7 sisters. Your address at your 4th floor of Anna House. It's the 4th floor of Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London. Your postcode N154NP. It's N154NP. Into your offices no be from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Say ope say oba ye hanom na unim baby a ye wana say ope say book appointment your office telephone number 0208
Eunice me pacha line no I bad pa line no I very very bad.
Really? Yeah, sorry.
Cracky pa, and it keeps cutting.
Patcho you. What's the main
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Better. That's it. And see, your office telephone number is 0208 493 7340. And say 0208 493 7340. And I'm Yankasa, my number is 075 35 81 3910. Saying, answer Irene Kayano, your lawyers at the door, our office, including lawyer Richard, and then lawyer Patrick, and lawyer Charles. And then now we also have a new addition, lawyer Deborah. And see, some of fra with to me, and almost so akasana with me abwao. And that's the very answer Irene when you say, I
may for fair, but unfortunately, time no call set me free dear moha. Into me pamocho BWF Solicitors some number is 0208 493 7340. Nyame ya dom na se or the chain na what se ene. Obesan so ate anya lawyer Richard ebe lawyer Eunice. Entino said this week yati lawyer Eunice and next week ebe lawyer Richard. Entino mon pe emre na what se ene. Money BWF Solicitors and sign so en shabium. Yet I was a lawyer Eunice. Ye chia will be a BWF Solicitors. Okay, thank you very much and see you.
Thank you. Have a brilliant week.
You too. All right then.
Bye.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP. Just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.